Through superior detective work, we know that Mr. Latham did not entirely act alone and was joined by 56-year-old Andrew Warren, who was also a former professor in England. I'll let Commander Deenihan provide the details, but I can only describe the course of events that led up to Mr. Darnlaw's murder as unquestionably tragic. Following their cowardly act, the two fled the city in an attempt to escape apprehension, but we were fortunate enough to have the assistance of the U.S. Marshals who helped us track down and arrest Mr. Latham and Mr. Warren in California. They were extradited to Chicago late Friday night, and now they're awaiting bond court this afternoon.
On 27 July, the doorman of the building received an anonymous call stating he needed to check the apartment there because a crime may have been committed. The doorman, along with police, entered that apartment, and we discovered the now known victim, Mr. Cornell, deceased as a result of multiple stab wounds. So at that point, the detectives with the crime lab personnel processed the scene, and we discover 2 knives, one of which was broken. Detectives also speak with witnesses who state they heard what sounded like a fight and screaming about 5 in the morning. The witnesses did not know exactly which apartment it came from, hence it took this anonymous call for us to locate the specific apartment. Detectives then begin their investigation, and they learned that the victim was not the owner or the renter of that apartment. We learned that Mr. Latham was, at which point we obviously want to start to look for him and interview him, and we're unable to do so. At that point, detectives really do an excellent job, and I want everyone to understand this was a lot of work, and this was really good detective work to backtrack everything. But they gathered as much video as possible, and they learned that Mr. Latham was actually staying at a hotel very close to the apartment building. Surveillance video from apartment buildings, hotels, and other buildings from 26 July captured Mr. Latham in the area in the company of Mr. Cornell. Detectives figured out who Mr. Cornell was. Once again, like I said, this is just good detective work. They're able to backtrack and analyze as much information as possible. I don't want to go into all the details, but they learned that Latham picked up Mr. Warren at O'Hare Airport several days prior to the murder, and that's how we identified who Mr. Warren was. As we begin to gather more information, we learned that Mr. Latham was in a relationship with Mr. Cornell. Detectives at that point believe, when they do more investigation, that it was actually Mr. Latham who made the anonymous phone call from the Geneva Library to the doorman who stated that you need to go check this apartment. We're able to secure our arrest warrants. We start working really closely with the state's attorney's office. We have enough circumstantial information to secure arrest warrants. And at that time, we do a little more work, and we learned that these individuals, we definitely believe they fled Chicago, at which point we contact the U.S. Marshals and we seek their assistance.